Akademiks can't ride no wave.
We're living in a really interesting time. The news just came out. I don't even know if I should give a lead up in between this. So about a few months ago, some people brought some things to my attention. I want to know parts of it because I don't think I think what's happening in culture now and what's happening just overall is that rappers and other people are Me Tooing themselves. Rap is a very imperfect culture. Not that we agree with anything that's illegal or anything of the sort, but it's been a culture where dudes have bragged about treating women a certain way. They still rap about it. And when you get to start like calling people like these very serious names or allegations, you get to realize when people see blood in the water, the sharks will hover. So I got people hit me months ago and they said, yo, check this out. Y'all see all that shit that Kendrick got going on, talk about this and third? Well, they didn't say anything about Kendrick. I'm going to be very clear. There's some people that's close to him that we trying to file some lawsuits against. Now, I want to know parts of it because I'm telling you, this doesn't stop. Okay? Everybody laughed when it was, yo, Drake, you a certified this? Then we see Metro Boomin call some shit. And we seen somebody else call some shit. I keep telling you, they come to the media guys first. Yo, listen, leak this out for me. Start setting this up. And, obviously, me going through even my bullshit as well, you get to realize in moments like what I go through now, I realize when you hype up some shit going at another nigga, you'll never understand what it feels like, especially if it's some false shit, until people start talking about you. That's a fact. And it's always a good reminder, right? You know what I mean? I remember when they reported certain shit about me like almost a year ago. Shit, I've reported that or just copied and pasted and just posted with somebody else about somebody without the thought in the world. And then when I realized, I'm like, damn, that person probably did feel like shit. Especially when there was no merit to it. Now, obviously, this is not trying to like gaslight or nothing if there's situations that have merit to them. But it looks like at least one of these situations have now came to light. I want to let people know because I see also fan bases engaged in this really negative type of derivative type of, oh, this person is blah, blah, blah. I declined when it came to my desk, okay? However, it appears that Kendrick Lamar's label, or former label, TDE, was actually sued, I believe yesterday or today, in LA Superior Court, and they're actually alleging sexual misconduct. And it's nothing to do with Kendrick, I want to be clear, but they are alleging that these acts had to do with the executives of the company. Okay? I'm going to just read. Okay. A record label representing some of the biggest artists in hip-hop. And by the way, this is via Newsweek if you're wondering where I got this source from. Okay? The context I gave you was that, ever since that, I keep telling you, that rap battle was one of the best and worst things to happen to hip-hop. Because every rapper behind the scenes is dealing with someone, and I don't know if it's true or not, trying to make allegations or trying to shake them down. And the Diddy shit worsened it because Diddy's kind of seen publicly and just culturally at this point like, oh, maybe y'all niggas did do some bullshit, right? Anyway, record label representing some of the biggest artists in hip-hop has been slapped with a lawsuit alleging sexual harassment and assault. Top Dawg Entertainment, TDE, is an independent record label that represents some of the likes of Peabody Award winner Kendrick Lamar, snooze singer SZA, and Collard Greens rapper Schoolboy Q. None of these artists are actually named in the suit or actually accused of any misbehavior. There's two women, which this is going to be interesting. Two women have alleged several of TDE's executives and employees committed sexual harassment, assault, and breach of contract against them. The lawsuit claims that TDE management turned a blind eye when they were made aware of the allegations at the time, and Newsweek has contacted TDE offices and the men named in the lawsuit by email on Friday morning for comment. Lodged in Los Angeles Superior Court, the lawsuit identifies the women only as Jane Does, as they're not putting out their real name, and alleges that a pervasive culture of sexual harassment within TDE, implicating some of its highest-ranking executives. The first plaintiff began working at TDE in 2019 and accuses Chief Marketing Officer Brandon Tift. Okay, who is that? Let me Google that name. I think I might know who that is. Okay. All right. Of approaching her and making unwanted sexual advances and sexual battery. Wow. She also alleged that TDE's president, Anthony Tift Jr. Okay, let me Google that name. By the way, I'm reporting this, and I do want to tell y'all, I don't like where rap is going, and it's not because I don't want to silence nobody, but we're in this era that fans want to call everybody a name, and it never just happens where those guys are the only guys that do it. There's a girl that's down to say your favorite rapper did it too, unless he's been very clean nose. However, and I just want to say that, right? Hold on. Anthony Tift Jr. Oh, I think this is the guy named Musa, right? I'm almost certain. He's the son of Top Dawg, unless I'm wrong, right? Yeah, Top Dawg's son, who's currently the president. And I only know his name because I think he got into it with a reason. Anyway, she also alleges that TDE president Anthony Tift Jr., who seemingly is this guy named Musa, the son of Top Dawg, never mind, I'm fucking stupid, who is the son of the label founder, Top Dawg, engaged in a pattern of ongoing sexual harassment. The complaint also accuses TDE of failing to honor a contract between its president and the first Jane Doe to pay her for her professional services. The second plaintiff has alleged multiple instances of sexual harassment and assault by TDE employees while on TDE property and under their control. She also describes an incident where she was coerced into consuming alcohol while underage for the purpose of sexual exploitation. The two women are being represented by Chinook Durop of Arns Davis Law. This lawsuit presents a glaring example of the systemic abuse of exploitation in the entertainment industry. Our clients trusted TDE to act with integrity and professionalism. Instead, their trust was betrayed in profoundly damaging ways. They're bringing this lawsuit because they refuse to be silenced and because they intend to hold TDE accountable in court. This lawsuit is not only the only legal action Lamar is adjacent to. His rival Drake is being sued, or is actually suing Universal Music Groups, which distributes both of their music, for defamation. Okay? Interesting. Now, apparently, so this is, I guess, Top Dawg's son, Musa. And apparently he was the one who threw TDE Christmas annual concert and toy drive on December 12th. guess there was a press release. Hold on. Hold on. Let me look up the lawyer. You'll find a lot looking up the lawyer, you know? This is a lawyer that's suing. Okay. This is his accolades. $4.6 million in settlements on behalf of Instacart. What? Yo, Instacart be jipping me. I might have to holler at this nigga. $3.1 million in wage and hour. Okay. 440,000 settlement. Okay, all right. Ongoing cases. We don't see TDE here. Is there a... I'm trying to see if there's a press release type of thing. It's a blog. Anyway. Oh, here we go. Oh, never mind. I'm so blind. Arns Davis Law and Brandon Banks Law file lawsuit against Top Dawg Entertainment for sexual harassment and assault. Okay, so this is their press release. We'll just read from it. The two women have filed a lawsuit against TDE and several of his executives and employees alleging sexual harassment, assault, and breach of contract. TDE is an independent record label. Now, let me stop there. And I get it. I know they got me in hot water this week. And you know, I probably shouldn't even say nothing. But it's just hard for me just to not say like the obvious. A lot of these lawsuits, bro, when I see a very serious allegation, yo, I was getting sexually assaulted, and then I see, oh, that nigga ain't paying me what he owed me. At times I look at it, I'm like, if you had gotten paid what you were owed, would it have... You get what? It's like even the Skip Bayless and FS1, the Freako. Shorty, according to her own, what she was saying, she said, I was just... She's saying, I didn't want to lose my job. I want to keep my job. Soon as she lost her job, yo, they all pressured me. I didn't want to do none of this shit. They was trying to freak off with me. She basically was saying, as soon as she lost her job. Now, I get it. There's some woke people be like, no, well, you know, she had to, you know, she couldn't lose the money. She had to take, I get it. But it does look a little odd for me when I see, like, you're saying they're sexually assaulting you? And, oh, because they didn't pay the last $4,000 they owed you? Now it's a lawsuit? So wait, like this person, so yeah, you've been working there from 2019. They were sexually assaulting you. But until you got fired in 2024, that's when you realized you was getting whatever. Feel me? Again, we're in the culture, and that's why I keep telling y'all that rap battle was the best and worst thing to happen. Because, nigga, I would have rather one of these rappers got slapped more than what it's turned into. It's all about these, like, allegations. And if y'all want to believe that every allegation is going to be true, it's on you, right? You know, shit. I know a couple of scallywags that, yo, they've been fucking all type of rappers. If they could get a bag, they'll either make up a lie or they'll reimagine the situation. So I don't know. This might be true. I'm not saying it can't be true. But, you know, it's kind of, you know, and just for y'all to know I'm not being biased either way. I'm just like, it's kind of sad and unfortunate that they're going to look at this and probably be like, all right, man, Top Dawg got a weird case. Like, that's what they do on Twitter. It's like so annoying. Yo, Top Dawg got a weird case. If you, and put it like this. Kendrick, you better not be up on no soapbox at all, because you had Dr. Dre on the pop out. Top Dawg, you go to perform in the Super Bowl, Top Dawg better still be there, brother. Like, all of this, like, don't let them fans mislead you, bro. Okay, all of this weird case, why is he around? Top Dawg gave you the start of your career. He should be at the Super Bowl with you. I don't give a fuck what this shit said, if you ask me. But, you know, they call me a piece of shit. I don't know. right? So, but if we're being the soapbox person, the little Twitter warriors, they got a weird case. Why is he around? Anyway, okay, so lawsuit is just so they're saying it's a pervasive culture of sexual harassment. There's so much more takeaway that I could add to this, but I think people are gonna clip it out of context and be like, "This is why Ak is a piece of shit," right? Because they're gonna say, "Look, he's focusing on trying to say the people making the accusations is a liar, rather than actually analyze if these guys could be really creeps," right? I definitely could tell you there is a byproduct to this. Like, yo, these new labels they're fucking scared to sign female artists now, and they're fucking scared to sign female A&Rs, which a lot of these great there's a handful, like not really, about like 5 to 10 great A&Rs that are women. They've done amazing jobs like signing and helping to put out albums of some of the best artists we know now. This has caused a lot of these niggas to be like, bro, I got too much to lose, man. Get Shorty out of here. Get her out. Like, give her a severance. Get her out. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no. And again, I know the woke Twitter is going to say, well, don't be weird and you won't get. Hey, we haven't seen none of these. We're hearing about lawsuits. We ain't hear about not one of these motherfuckers getting no money yet. So it's like, we don't know if they telling the truth. And we're not saying all of them are lying, but these days we only hear about the lawsuit. The only settlement we heard about was with Diddy. Like, we don't know what that situation with Metro Boomin and his whatever is going to turn into. Is he going to pay out? Is he going to fight it? Like, we don't know. But anyway, it is what it is. Okay. So it's a lawsuit. So they're saying now it's a sexual harassment environment at TDE, implicating some of his highest ranking executives. It alleges that Chief Marketing Officer Brandon Tift, okay, we know who that is, approached, made unwanted sexual advances, battered her, engaged in an ongoing pattern of sexual harassment. Also alleges that they failed to honor a contract between its president and Ms. Doe to pay her. So you sexually battered her and then didn't pay her for her actual work. Jane Doe, a second survivor. Oh my God. A survivor? Yeah, they're talking about her like she survived a plane crash. Okay, let me not make no jokes. Alleged she endured multiple instances of sexual harassment and assault by TDE employees while on TDE property under their control. Among these allegations is an incident which she was coerced into consuming alcohol underage. Wow, okay, this is confusing. Oh, she's not claiming she was a employee. She's claiming that she was an underage girl that was brought to somewhere and they forced her to have alcohol because they wanted to fuck her. Okay. Despite me being aware of these incidents, TDE leadership allegedly turned a blind eye to the misconduct, perpetuating the unsafe and hostile environment. The lawsuit presents a glaring example of systemic abuse and exploitation in the entertainment industry. And our clients, they're bringing this lawsuit because they refuse to be silenced and because they intend to hold TDE accountable in court. They're seeking damages for emotional distress, economic harm, and violation under their California rights, and as well for punitive damages for TDE's ratification of the sexual misconduct of his officers. The lawsuit is, oh shit, they gave me the case number. Hold on, I'll pull the whole bitch up right now. I'll pull the whole bitch out right now. That's if it's available online. Search by, here we go. Oh, what is this? LA Superior Court. What? What the fuck? Hold on, I'm looking this shit up on the fly. I'm trying to see the whole thing. All right. Bang, 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 bang. And I think here we go. Oh, and now this makes sense. They filed this lawsuit back in December, but they're just coming to the press with it now. Makes sense, right? Okay, cool. Wait, why is this only one? Oh, I gotta buy the motherfucking thing. All right, we'll get to it, Chad. Just take me 1 second. Chad, this should be like, it's like a whole little strategy. They filed the lawsuit. Check this out. They filed the lawsuit last month. So what was probably happening, they probably were threatening. And this is what I was saying. Y'all gonna think like, because I've seen some people say, yo, everything you try to just bring back to Kendrick. My nigga, I know how lawsuits work. They filed the lawsuit in December. They at least had 4 to 5 months where they're asking for money because nobody's going to jail. Yo, hey, remember y'all said y'all got this whole song talking about weird cases and this and third. Well, y'all niggas did some weird shit to us. Pay us. Pay us. Probably same thing with Diddy. Like Cassie was asking for money months before she filed a lawsuit. Probably no action. All right, bet. Fuck it. We're going to go file this. And what probably happened is I could tell this lawyer isn't probably the biggest of time because the day you file it, it's supposed to go viral. Not a month later. The day you file it's supposed to go viral, right? Like, you're supposed to help the media to find the shit. Matter of fact, you know what they do now? They email you the lawsuit. They email you the bitch. Hey, by the way, we're filing this today at 12 o'clock in this court. Listen, here's all of our comments. Take this, run your article, do your YouTube. Trust me, they will go viral. Because the moment you go viral, that person was like, fuck, I should have just paid that money. And that's how it goes. And then they come back around and be like, yo, you still don't want to pay? That's how it goes. Real talk. I kid you not, bro. I kid you not. Oh, boy. So, guaranteed they was trying to shake down Top Dawg right after that Not Like Us shit dropped. Facts. Because they don't randomly just, if they file in December, I'm not saying exactly May, because that's what Not Like, but probably like, what's the 7th month? 7th, 8th? Yeah. July, August. Yeah. I'd be shocked if it was like September. September probably the latest month. They probably sent a letter. Hey, I am an attorney representing this girl. She said you have a weird case that they want me to file. If you don't want me to file the weird case, and then they look up how much money you have, and they say, give me $50 million. No, they're not going to say $50 million, but they just make up a number, right? And at that time, if you get the email, you got to hit your lawyer. You hit your lawyer, because like, what the fuck? You hit your lawyer going to holler at them. Yo, what's up? Yo, listen, I'm representing this girl. Your lawyer know what it is too, because this person is probably representing somebody that don't got money. So they're doing it, it's not called pro bono, but they're doing it to get a split of the money, like supposedly like 33% if they get a settlement or whatever. So be like, yo, I'm representing this person. Yo, listen, they'll cap it up. They'll be like, yo, New York Post is already like hitting us up. Like, yeah, we could put the story out. We could drop it on New York Times, TMZ on our line, or yeah, you could just pay us this amount of money. Now, this is the win for them. They're usually going to be like, yeah, let's pay us, I don't know, Top Dawg getting mad bread, right? So they're probably like, yo, pay us $1 million. Or let's say $3 million. You know, let's pay us $3 million for both these chicks. They get out of here. And they're looking for the person to be like, no, but we'll counter. That once right there, they're cooking. They're cooking with steam. I bet we never go into court. We gonna get to because when they ask for $3 million, Them hoes just wanted 200,000. You know what I mean? Like they gonna buy 2 Birkin bags and they gonna be on Temu shopping like a motherfucker with that $200,000, going crazy. Feel me? Gonna look like the stimmy done hit. You know what I'm saying? But and be like, yo, yeah, we'll sign the NDA. We'll do blah 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 blah. You know what some lawyers do? Hey, yo, check this out. We ain't doing that. Or they'll go to the client and be like, are you down to do this? Depending on what's accused, the client might be like, fuck no, hell nah. Because NDA don't mean nothing these days. These bitches got a loud mouth. They're going to be on TikTok one day. Story time. Let me tell you how Top Dawg paid me $300,000 after he fucked me in the break room. Like, that's how they going to be. That's how they going to be. So a lot of people like, fuck no, I ain't paying no goddamn money. And then your lawyer go back to their lawyer. Hey, listen, right now we're not in the space of communicating, but if we could, your lawyer got to keep it civil. Then they going to come back and be like, all right, enough is fucking enough. This is a deadline, and if not, we're sending it to TMZ. That's the threat. You get what I'm saying? Like, yo, you're going to go viral, nigga. All right, hold on. Let me make sure I get this shit. Chat, trust me. I know how them shakedowns work. Listen, when they sent me this shit, I said, oh, man. I told you they sent me about a couple other rappers, too. I just ain't going to say it because y'all going to say I'm snitching on the rappers. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm good, bro. Hold on. What is oh, shit. Right here. Fuck. Give me 1 second, chat. Here we go. Here we go. All right. All right, just give me 20 more seconds, chat. 20 more seconds. I'm gonna have this shit ready for y'all. I don't think there's more information in there, but who knows? There could be more information or not. I also got Drake's full lawsuit. Or not his lawsuit. Drake's, Drake filed. No, actually, it's not Drake. UMG's filing to dismiss Drake shit. But most of it is regurgitated information. I ain't gonna cap with you. Okay. There we go. All right, we got it, chat. We got it. All right. I move quick, don't I? By the way, this will also be up on the Academy blog probably by tonight. I literally just got the lawsuit right now, so here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I bet. So this is a lawsuit. It's kind of interesting. They're filing together. So Jane Doe and Jane Roe. What the hell? 2 unnamed individuals. They're filing together, and they're using 2 law firms. I'm guessing Jane Doe's lawyer is this, and Jane Roe's lawyer is this. Okay. All right. I got it. They're going after Top Dawg, LLC. Brandon Tiff. So they are they're suing, what's this guy's name? David Harrell and Doe's 1 to 10. Okay, cool. All right, anyway. Let's just see if we see anything else. Introduction. All right, cool. All right, let me see. I don't even know no girls that work at TDE like that, but who knows? There's always a girl doing digital or PR or some shit. Let's see. Miss Doe was hired to perform public. Didn't I always tell y'all, bro? I didn't even see that. I told y'all. Yo, digital PR is always the chick. It's always, yo, look, didn't I say there's always some chick doing digital or PR? Digital is marketing. Okay? That's marketing. PR is, we're just going to send out the records to DJs and blogs or whatever, right? During the course of her performance for work at TDE, she was subject to inappropriate workplace behavior, including sexual harassment and assault by officers and executives at a company. Moreover, Ms. Doe was not adequately compensated for the services she performed for TDE, which reneged on its contract for payment and refused to pay her what she was owed. Plaintiff Jane Roe was a friend of one of the artists signed by TDE. Herein, artist A. Wait, hold on now. We gonna figure out who artist A is. So Jane Roe was a friend to one of the artists signed by TDE, here in reference to artist A, in exchange for her providing moral support. Yo, chat, what type of moral support you thought she was providing, chat? Huh? So she wasn't employed by the label. She was just, providing some moral support. You get what I'm saying? So she was providing that moral support to artist A, and TDE provided her room and board. What type of moral support is so good that the label gives you room and board? Okay. At a house owned by TDE in Double Letter Studio. During her stay at the TDE property, she was sexually harassed twice. Oh my God. By TDE employees, one who gave her alcohol. What the fuck? Despite her being underage. All right. So this is sticky now. If she's underage, why is she at the TDE studio? I'm just asking these questions. I'm insinuating blame upon anybody who's asking these questions. Why would she be at the TDE studio if she was underage? Why would an underage woman need to be providing moral support? And also, why would a label give an underage woman room and board at a studio where, if you've been to a rap studio, niggas smoke weed, niggas pop pills, niggas got their guns on the fucking table. Like, it's all type of bullshit happening in the studio. Why would whatever. Anyway. And they said they gave her alcohol and she was underage, but it was an attempt to further sexual advances. TDE leadership knew about these instances of sexual abuse, as well as the failure to properly compensate Mrs. Doe, yet no action was taken to prevent further violations, discipline the individuals involved, or even offer supportive services to the plaintiffs. Plaintiff Jane Doe is a California resident who performed services for TDE from 2019 through the beginning of 2024. Yo, chat, I ain't gonna lie to you. I probably shouldn't say this because this is my man's too. Yo, the secret weapon over there at TDE. Actually, no, he don't work. No, he's working PG Lab. Ooh, never mind. Let me not bring his name into it. Yeah, because Kendrick right now got like the best digital nigga in the game. That's a fact. I will definitely say that. Okay, cool. But that's PG Lang, not TDE. Okay, so this is some TDE shit. Who the hell does digital for TDE? I don't know. Anyway, so she said she was working there from 2019 to 2024. She's an Arizona resident who was sexually harassed by TDE employees between 2020 and 2021 while living in a home provided by TDE. Okay? Defendant Top Dawg LLC is a California corporation. We know about that. Defendant Brandon Tift is his chief marketing officer. We know about that. This is the president. We know about that. And defendant David Harrell is an employee that resides in Los Angeles County. The true names and capacities of those 1 through 10, inclusive, are known to the plaintiffs. All right, okay, let's go to factual allegations. In 2017, Top Dawg's son started speaking with this Miss Doe about joining TD to handle public relations and branding marketing. In 2019, he formally engaged her services to work with artist A, agreeing to compensate her at a monthly rate. TDE did not compensate Miss Doe at the agreed upon rate, and finally in May 2020, defendant Tift Jr. acknowledged that the final constraints had prevented him from properly compensating her as agreed. Instead, he offered her a co-management position for artist A, including an exchange for 10% of management fees. That is 10% of total compensation the artist received upon signing a record deal. And then Miss Doe and Top Dawg's son agreed that this 10% would be consideration for past and uncompensated services that Miss Doe had performed for TDE. In March of 2023, artist A signed a deal with Warner Records for a multi-platinum. Okay, so this is telling us. Okay, so we're going to find out who this person is in a second. In March 2023, signed a deal with Warner. TDE signed deal with Warner. Let's see which artist. We're going to find out which artist. Is it this? What is this? Who the fuck is this? Warner Records signs alt pop singer Alameda. Oh, it could be this one. Okay, let's put her name to the side. Okay. TDE and Warner sign Alameda, but this was 2023. Okay. Who signed in 2023? Let's just keep going back. We'll find some shit. Don't you worry. It got to be a TDE joint Warner situation in 2023. Huh. Is that? Maybe it's that person. It just got reported late. Anybody know off the top of their head? Let me look at the chat. Anybody know on the top of their head? Anybody? I'm looking in the chat. Anyway, I don't know. I was just trying to look at the chat. Okay, cool. Okay, so this person's claiming that in exchange for unpaid services, they were supposed to co-manage this artist that got signed in 2023 to Warner, right? And if you guys don't know how that would be set up, the production company would be what am I saying? The production company would be TDE, and obviously the financing company would be Warner, right? So cool. I don't know what artist is, but whatever. A multi-million-dollar figure. However, TDE refused to provide Ms. Doe with the agreed upon 10% of the management fee compensation. Okay. Now, this is where Jane Doe claims she was sexually battered. In January 2021, she was the victim of sexual battery perpetuated by Brandon Tift. Defendant Tift made unwelcome sexual advances, forcibly removed her clothing, and attempted to engage in sexual intercourse and oral sex without consent. Ugh, what the fuck? Ms. Doe was subjected to ongoing sexual harassment by defendants Anthony Tift Jr. throughout her tenure providing services from TDE. This harassment include unwelcomed, unwelcomed romantic overtures and inappropriate comments suggesting she utilized sexual favors for professional gain. And these unsolicited sharing of explicit materials, including a video of an individual engaged in intimate activities with another woman. Okay, I don't know what they're trying to say. Video engaging in intimate. Is it a video of her? I don't know. Anyway, Mrs. Tift Jr. also used Mrs. Doe home as a covert location at which to cheat on his partner. Oh my God. Yo, let me tell you, these lawsuits are the devil, bro. Like, these lawsuits are the devil. Like, imagine waking up, you got a happy marriage, and all of a sudden you open up a lawsuit or you see a lawsuit pop up, and now you have somebody just telling the whole world, yo, he was using my crib to cheat on his wife. Especially if you know these people, right? Who knows? Anyway, bringing various women to the home, engaging in sex with them in the guest bedroom. Okay. In late 2020, and this is the sexual harassment of the person that claimed they were underage. Let's hear this. In late 2020, Plaintiff Rowe, a friend of Artist A. So basically, whoever Artist A is, one person was supposed to manage Artist A, and this other person was managed by Artist. One person was supposed to manage Artist A, and the second one is just a friend, the moral help friend, whatever. Moved to California to provide her moral support. To provide her. Okay, so it's a female. It's probably that girl then, Chad. Because who's the other female? I mean, who are all the females on TDE? It's SZA, Deutschie's on TDE, right? And Alameda or Alamed. I'm probably fucking up this name, right? Alameda, yeah. Yeah, so whatever. Anyway, so it says she moved to California to provide her moral support in her career. TD considered this a valuable service, and in exchange for her support of Artist A, TD provided her with a room and board in a TDE-owned property. While residing there, Ms. Rowe was subjected to multiple instances of sexual harassment and assault by TDE employees. In November and December 2020, a TDE employee known as B-Dawg approached Mrs. Rowe from behind in the kitchen and without consent, rubbed his erect genitalia against her buttocks on 2 separate occasions. In January 2021, and defendant David Harrell was asked by Artist A to drive Miss Rowe to the TD studio. On the way, Mr. Harrell stated he needed to stop and was asked by Artist A to what? Oh, so the artist asked one of the workers to drive Miss Rowe to the studio, and while driving her to the studio, he said he needed to stop and grab some documents for the president. After bringing her inside, he coerced her into consuming an alcohol beverage, despite knowing she was okay. So it's not under, at least for what we know now, it's not under the age of 18, just under 21. After Mr. Rowe had consumed the beverage, Mr. Rowe started taking off her clothes without consent in an attempt to force himself into engaging into sexual activity with her. She was able to escape and ran out the home. Okay, so those are the allegations. Then we're gonna see. Okay, this is sexual harassment. Then battery. Then assault. Okay. Then negligence. Then breach of contract. Okay. All right, man. I don't know, man. Could be true, could be fake. Like, I do think these lawsuits have a very upward battle to fight. Like, I mean, so your word of mouth that these things happen. There's no indication that there was anything that made a record of those instances happen, unless maybe Artist A would back up their statement, because that's the friend or the colleague to both of those women. And if we're just thinking out loud here, if Artist A is still with TDE, why the hell would she do that? Right? Like, I know y'all want to think we're in this other world, but like, you think that she's just going to jump up and be like, oh yeah, the bosses at my label are creeps. Nah, it's not going to do that. So I think this is, this could be completely blown out of context. This could be completely false. It could have some truth to it. Maybe it's all the way true. I have no fucking idea. Anyway, man. As I said, I do think, I do want to just kind of close this segment out by saying I think a lot of this shit is getting just too much out of it. We're back in the Me Too era, bro, of rap. And it is what it is. I do think the rap battle caused that, though, right? Or not, it didn't cause it, but it kind of amplified a lot of the things. Okay. Let's go to, is there anything I'm missing? Let's go to